Hey, people of YouTube, what's up? It's the F-Man back in today for another review for movie week. Anyway, this movie I just love, okay? No shock. It really brings the imagination in every human being alive, this movie does. I really love the characters. I really didn't like the villains. What? Villains are supposed to be unlikable. That's their thing. Anyway, what movie is it? Well, if you read it, the subtitle, you know. Subtitle of the video, Middle School Worst Years of My Life. I thought I could flip it a little. I thought I could flip it on the other side. Anyway, so, what's the movie about? About a kid named Ray Cratchit Dorian. God, I can't even say it. Let's just call him Ray. It's a very odd name. But then again, they say Finley's an odd name, but how cool am I? Anyway, Ray Cratchit Dorian. Let's just call him Ray. Whatever. He goes to a new school because he's been expelled from a few. Ooh, and apparently he's an artista. He has a book where he colors and has wild imagination moments. But the new principal of the school is such a downer, okay? He's always so in love with the rules. And I know what you're thinking, whoa, he just sounds like a normal principal. Well, take it easy on him. Really, if he was a normal principal, why is he the villain? Anyway, so, yeah, what happens is he was telling us about the blarg, a word that sounds like it came from a zombie's mouth. And so, that guy Ray drawing a version of him that looks like a zombie. Principal got offended, destroyed the book, and I'm all like, whoa, wait a second, man. You don't destroy the book. You could just confiscate it. I know the rule was anything that was inappropriate would be confiscated and destroyed, but, dude, he's new. Could you at least give him a warning? Even good principals even gives their students a warning, new or not. Yeah, I mean, seriously, my school catched in me drawing something like a teacher being a zombie or something inappropriate. I would apologize and ask for my book back. They would give me a warning, not destroy the thing. Especially since considering the fact that you threw the book in acid. A bucket of acid. Am I pronouncing acid right? Anyway, so Ray wanted to catch him, get him back. So he decided, since he destroyed his book, he thought he would destroy his. It's by breaking every rule in a fun, awesome way, like making the trophy case a fish tank, and putting paint in the your sprinklers, and covering the entire school with brightly colored notes and a giant colorful sign that says rules aren't for everyone, which is really clever, that is. Seriously. And so it's got some imaginative scenes. I really love the character Ray. He's got some really good he's got a really good backstory, and he's got a really good reason of why he should break the rules, because the principal is a jerk, okay? Because later on in the movie, when the school was getting a bit low because the principal was losing control because of the rule breaking, he decided to suspend one of his classes so he can go back on top and being one of the perfect schools. So, yeah. And he also tried to blackmail Ray by when he decided to suspend the class, which, by the way, Ray was in, and he decided to blackmail Ray by saying, you don't have to be suspended as long as you keep your mouth shut. Seriously, what is he, taking lessons from Mr. Krupp from Captain Underpants? Anyway, so, yeah. Yeah, and Ray is going through some issues too. Not just dealing with a new school and new principal and going through that kind of issues. The movie is called Middle School Worst Years of My Life. But school isn't the only thing Ray is going through. Because remember when I said he had a backstory? It has been a rough year for him. He lost his brother, which is really sad. And, he lost his brother. His mom is dating a jerk named Carl, which, by the way, he calls Bear, because Carl rhymes with Snarl, which is something bears do, apparently. It's clever. Anyway, and I just want to point this out. If any of you who are watching this went through losing a loved one, I want you to know, you are not alone. You have friends and family who are there for you in your dark times. And there are people out there who will love you and who will help you. That's all I wanted to say just then. Anyway, so yeah. And fun fact, actually, when I said he lost his brother, apparently that's supposed to be his brother right there. Apparently, during the movie, when he lost his brother, he likes to imagine, because when I said Ray had a big imagination, apparently he likes to imagine his brother is there. He likes to imagine when he's lonely, he wants him to be there with him, That's really actually kind of touching, that is. Seriously, when you lose a sibling, you want to meet them again. You want to see them. But you can't. So he imagines he's there with his imagination. That's just really nice, that is. Really a nice touch. Knowing that he's still there, even if he's not there, like people always say, your loved ones may be gone, but they still are here, Anyway, so, yeah. I also there was a little part in the movie that I thought was meh, was when the mom was dumping Carl. Well, it was only like one scene, Because, you see, apparently Ray's younger sister, apparently she knows how to drive for some reason. I know it's a movie and everything, and she wasn't really driving, but seriously, how old is she, and how does she know how to drive? And apparently when she took it, because apparently when Ray was going to do the final prank of them all, he needed his sister's help, he needed his class's help, he needed everyone's help. So his plan was to get his sister's sister to drive Carl's car to the school so they can do the final piece of rules aren't for everyone, And then when Carl was all like, "My car, it's missing," and basically anyone would do that if they found out their car is missing. But when he apparently that's how he showed his true colors to Ray's mom. Yeah, I did think the part where that happened and the reason why Ray's mom had to dump him, I felt like that part was a tad rushed, Let's just be honest here. If we all found our car are missing, then, we would all be all like, "My car, it's missing." So we would all be in that state. I did think that part was kind of rushed. They had to give us a reason of why she should dump Carl. Well, but I feel like they did it in a rushed way, It is a better scene. The part where Carl arrives in a cab and he sees what they did to his car? Like they just finished exposing the principal for the fraud he is, and Carl comes out, and he's all like, and then he says something really mean and would get a reason why the mom should dump him. That's a really good breakup reason, Then, but hey, that's just my opinion, okay? That's just my opinion. If you think that scene was alright, that's fine. That's fine. Anyway, I also love of how creative Ray is, like when he invents his own aliens and and the word Gracton. That's clever. I've been using Gracton ever since I watched this movie. What's Gracton mean? It means victory is ours. I also really loved it, the love interest of the movie. I really loved it of how she was a background character. No, not background character. Just a random character that Ray kind of digged. But then she started to become more useful later on in the movie. I really loved it that, and I really liked her message about the whole Polo's cat's ice are melting. That's a good eco message for the kids to see, And I really loved it at the end where Leo, the imagination version of Ray's brother, goes onto that ship. Whatever. You have to see it to know, because I can't keep explaining everything and every little detail. Whatever. Point is, when it's revealed that Leo is the imagination brother, apparently he goes on the imagination ship that Ray created from that alien thing I told you about, and that was kind of a good scene to end the movie on, with Ray getting the girl, and his brother's just partying on that ship. That's kind of a good way to end the movie. What do I score this movie? 10 out of 10. Great score. This movie's great. I recommend it. It's really good. It's really fun. It brings out the creativity and imagination that we all have, And it's got a good message in there somewhere. And like most movies with a villain like Ray's principal, well, good beated evil, and evil vanquished, Anyway, so this is the part of the video where I say like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. See you guys next time. Bye.